Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking about something that's turning heads around the world. The travel restrictions being placed on American citizens in 2025. As global politics shift and international relations become more complex, it's clear that travel isn't as simple as it once was. While American tourists are often greeted with open arms, a growing number of countries are putting up barriers. Some are tightening visa rules, while others are outright banning U.S. citizens from entering their borders. So, if you're someone who loves international travel or keeps a close eye on global events, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our future updates. Alright, let's get into it. Before we dive into the list of countries, let's talk about why this is happening. Travel bans don't just appear overnight. They're often the result of larger issues, political disputes, diplomatic breakdowns, security threats, or even retaliation for international policies. In many cases, countries respond to U.S. foreign actions by imposing their own travel restrictions, especially if there's a history of conflict or tension. Number 1. North Korea. North Korea has had a long-standing rocky relationship with the United States. Though technically possible under strict conditions in the past, travel to North Korea by U.S. citizens is becoming nearly impossible. In 2025, experts expect a total ban on American tourists, triggered by increased military posturing and diplomatic standoffs. So if North Korea was on your bucket list, you may want to cross it off. Number 2. Iran. Iran is another country stepping up its restrictions on Americans this year. The tensions between Tehran and Washington have only intensified in recent years, especially after the U.S. pulled out of the nuclear deal and reimposed heavy sanctions. By 2025, Iran is expected to restrict or completely block entry to U.S. citizens, citing political and security concerns as the primary reasons. Number 3. Syria. Next up is Syria, a country that has been embroiled in civil war and political turmoil for over a decade. For years, it's been a high-risk destination, and the situation has only worsened, with heavy U.S. sanctions still in place. And no signs of improving diplomatic ties, Syria has officially tightened its stance in 2025, banning U.S. citizens from entry. The risk level is too high, and the government has made it clear American travelers are not welcome due to ongoing security threats and diplomatic breakdowns. Number 4. Cuba. Cuba, once a hotspot for American tourists, is again tightening its borders. After a brief period of relaxed travel rules, 2025 marks a return to stricter limitations. Recent shifts in U.S. foreign policy have reignited old tensions, prompting Cuba to introduce new travel bans targeting U.S. citizens. Although a few exceptions remain for specific types of travel, like humanitarian or educational missions, general tourism is quickly becoming a thing of the past. Number 5. Venezuela. The crisis in Venezuela continues to spiral, and U.S.-Venezuelan relations have hit a new low. In response to ongoing sanctions and political pressure from the U.S., Venezuela has enacted a complete ban on American travelers in 2025. As instability grows and safety concerns mount, the U.S. government is also urging its citizens to stay away. It's a no-go zone for Americans until further notice. Number 6. Russia. Rounding out this segment is Russia, where tensions with the United States are at a boiling point, with conflicts in Eastern Europe and increased hostility on the world stage. Russia is now making it significantly harder for Americans to visit. In 2025, new visa policies have been introduced, and while not an outright ban, getting into Russia as a U.S. citizen is tougher than ever, with extra paperwork, delays, and potential rejections becoming the norm. Number 7. Myanmar, Burma. Known for its rich culture and stunning landscapes, Myanmar has become increasingly dangerous for foreign visitors following the 2021 military coup. U.S. sanctions in response to human rights abuses have strained relations. And in 2025, Myanmar has struck back with its own ban, officially barring American citizens from entry. The ongoing unrest and unpredictable political climate make it one of the riskiest places for U.S. travelers this year. Number 8. Sudan. Sudan has had a complicated relationship with the United States for decades. While there were some signs of improvement in recent years, the country remains politically unstable, and security conditions are poor. In 2025, Sudan implemented an official travel ban on American citizens, citing escalating political tension and ongoing violence as the main reasons. Number 9. Libya. Still grappling with internal conflict and fragmented leadership, Libya remains a hotspot of danger and disorder. The U.S. government has long advised citizens to avoid traveling there, and now the Libyan government has officially imposed a travel ban on Americans in 2025. The volatile situation on the ground makes entry nearly impossible and extremely unsafe for U.S. travelers. Number 10. Afghanistan. Since the U.S. military withdrawal in 2021, Afghanistan has undergone major changes, with the Taliban now in control. Diplomatic relations with the U.S. are practically non-existent, and 2025 has brought a complete ban on American visitors. The region remains highly unstable, and travel is not only restricted, it's incredibly dangerous for Americans under current conditions. And there you have it. The top 10 countries that have either banned or severely restricted travel for U.S. citizens in 2025. As international relations continue to shift and global tensions rise, these kinds of travel restrictions may become more common. That's why it's so important to stay informed. Always check travel advisories and government updates before booking your next international trip. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow travelers. Stay safe and travel smart. We'll see you in the next video.